Alrighty, we are live.
Lovely.
Hello everyone, Avery here. And with me tonight, we've got Orsk
Hello.
and Trito we've not seen in a while, Stormy.
Hello.
Eh, well, tonight we're getting back down once again to Fallout New Vegas. Last time we left off, I kind of had to do a few things off stream because it was kind of getting a bit late, and well, so many death claws. The good news is I was finally able to get the guys to spawn on, so I was finally able to get the items that I was after. The Remnant's power armor. Now I just gotta find someone to teach me how to use it. First things first, gotta try and see if I can trigger Boone's second companion quest.
One of the last patrol I was on got hit by a Legion raiding party. I barely survived. I don't want to go back out there again.
Let's see, make sure I'm on the right quest. Alright, gotta return the supplies to the quartermaster first.
Wish I could have been there to see Caesar die. What an asshole. If you're looking for supplies, I'll make this easy. But something tells me... I take it my men weren't dead. It's a high price to pay, but these supplies will save a few lives here. Thanks for finding these. You should check in with the Major. I want to know about this.
Excuse me, Rex. But yeah, getting ever closer to the point where I can finally wrap up my vanilla playthrough of New Vegas.
Watch out!
Okay, what's it got him in such a rush?
Keep looking.
Okay, kind of just jumped really high in the air there. Major.
Back already? What do you need? I heard. The extra supplies will help for a short time, but that only solves one of our problems. With all the Legion raids lately, we're running low on troops that can still fight. Some are injured, but even more are dead. I want you to check in with Dr. Richards and see if he needs any help getting our troops back on the front line.
Roger that. Let's see. Just saw him earlier.
Thanks again for looking into my missing medical supplies. Now I can actually use them on people that need them. With business booming like it is, and considering I'm the only person with medical experience in the camp, I could perhaps use a hand. Do you have any medical experience? Excellent. As you can see, we have a lot of injured troopers here, and I haven't had time to look at all of them yet. Since you have some medical experience, I'd like you to examine them and see what you can do to treat them.
Whoa!
Something's got. Oh, I see I see a hostile target. Bullet flies. I can deal with you, but yeah, I'll be keeping a bit of distance with this character from their rather aggressive relative over in Big Mountain. Let's see. Man's leg is severely injured. May require amputation to save him.
Welcome to okay. Only live mark.
I don't get it, Nehru. Why is your Twitch channel only one that shows me?
That shows what?
Okay.
Huh? What?
Yeah. Yeah, whenever I bring up your channel on Twitch, I get an ad. Of course, the only other Twitch stream I watch is Fiora's, but I never get an ad for Fiora's.
That is odd, because I'm pretty sure I made sure I turned ads off.
Yeah, it crops up for me when I pop in to see yours too.
Okay. Huh. I suppose at the very least it's just at the beginning, not continuously throughout the stream.
So it would appear thus far.
So looks like at the very least that because part of me is thinking I might not be able to just turn them off completely, but at the very least I can keep them from running rampant.
Yeah.
Excellent. Successful medical treatment on all the patients.
Without randomly cutting off arms and legs?
One of them, it was impossible to not amputate because gangrene had already started to set in, but
yeah,
at that point, yeah, only so much that I can do, even with 100 medicine. Where you running, Doc?
Got a lot to do. Make it quick. Excellent job. Where'd you learn to do all that? I don't think I could have done much better myself. Very impressive. As for the men, they'll recover soon and be back on the front lines in no time. Circle of life. I'll send word to Major Politely about your work here. Once again, you have my sincerest thanks. Back already? What do you need? Dr. Richards said you did a good job in there. That's mighty high praise coming from him. With the help you've given us, we're doing a little bit better, but we still have the Legion forces at Nelson to deal with. If we can retake Nelson, that will be a huge help to our efforts in
And it
this
looks
area
like James is
against the
currently
bandits
still
and
melting.
I hope that it'll cool down for him soon.
Well, it's 1:16 a.m. for James, and it's 30.5 Celsius. That's warm. That's really fucking warm. I mean,
Yeah, so
really warm.
So you know the heat wave we had,
Mhm.
say 2-3 weeks ago? It's like that finally hit England.
Oh dear. And long nose. Sometimes medical treatment can cost you an arm and a leg. Aha! Aha! Aha!
Not really, but we don't have much choice. If you help out more around camp, I could spare some additional men for the battle. The Legion forces have been reinforced and are looking pretty strong. It's going to be a tough fight. Excellent. Killing the Legion commanders in Nelson will severely cripple the Legion forces and allow us to take back the city. Meet up with Sergeant Cooper just outside Nelson. He will assist you in reclaiming Nelson.
Alright, time to take the fight to the Legion.
Hello?
I mean, I already took out Kaiser. So let's take out a few more. And then after I finish this one up, next will be to see if I can go to one of the supposed trigger points for Boone's second companion quest.
Wish I could have been there to see Caesar die. What an asshole. I've heard of you. Glad to have you on our side. We don't have many troops, so we can only attack from one direction. Where should we focus the attack?
From the north or from the ridge on the east? I think for them, since they've got guns and I don't, maybe going from having them attack from the ridge in the east while I just run in and punch stuff would probably be the best means of attack.
Our main target is the Legion leader at Nelson. Intel has the commander as one Dead Sea. I've uploaded his last known location to your Pip-Boy. Let's move out.
Charge!
I'm back.
Welcome back. One punch. Down. Anyone else home? Considering how little resistance was in here, I think they didn't. They've been so busy trying to fix things up they don't realize I've already been through here and killed everything. They made it sound like that was going to be a much tougher battle than it was.
I don't even remember there being Legion at this.
But yeah, all I found was two Legion guys over in Nelson, so...
Hey. If it isn't the guy that defeated the Legion at Nelson, I can't thank you enough. Morale around here has never been higher. Oh man, awesome! The competition is still going strong. Keep it up.
Back already? What do you need? The initial reports have come back already. Excellent work. This will buy us a lot of breathing room to get back on our feet here. Now we can actually try to strengthen our forces along the river and prepare for the upcoming battle at Hoover Dam. You have my thanks. We owe you a lot. Watch yourself out there.
Okay, now if I remember correctly, I was told one of the two trigger points for Boone was over at Novak. So, let's try it.
What's going on, man? I'm Manny. I'm on security detail here. You see a rifle barrel sticking out of the dinosaur's mouth, you get a 50-50 shot it's me. Otherwise, it's Boone. Boone's a sniper, same as me. Used to spot for him when we were enlisted with the NCR. After we got out, I talked him into settling down here. So, here we are. I'd introduce you, but we're not so friendly right now. Me and his wife, we didn't see eye to eye on some things. We had some pretty big arguments. One day, she turns up missing, and he hasn't said a word to me since. And you name it. See, I grew up in North Vegas. Me and my cousins, we were some bad seeds. Got in with a gang, I loved it. Then something happened, and I couldn't handle it anymore. So, I enlisted, earned my future, brought down my best friend to share that future with me. And here was this woman, who was too good for it, trying to take him away. So yeah, I didn't see eye to eye with the bitch. Were they tough? I was in the cons, man. It doesn't get any badder. Oh, it was great. I wouldn't trade it. Something about that lifestyle, the discipline, seeing new places, making people safe. What's not to like? Well, I just felt like it was time, you know? Wanted to have a home. Plus, I was up at Camp Golf when Bitter Springs went down. I faked like I was sick to get out of going because I knew some of the people there. But when everybody came back, nobody would tell me what happened, and people would call us murderers sometimes when we showed up to secure towns.
Anyway, I only wanted to poke in, say hi. I have to get a homework done.
That is indeed quite important. I'm glad you could stop by.
No problem. Have a good night.
Later.
Later.
I still don't know exactly.
Yeah, I'm gonna go wander off too, so have a good night.
I don't blame anybody for it. There's so
Take
much
care.
chaos when you're fighting. You're lucky not to shoot your own guys. But it did take something out of it for me. This wasn't the same. So when it came time to re-enlist, I just took my papers and walked. You name it. Anything that comes within 1,000 yards that looks like trouble. Lately we've been getting ghouls, coming from the road to Repcon out to the west. Quite a few. The big threat is the Legion coming from the east. If they decide to attack with a full force, they'll run... Yeah, see ya.
What is it? I was in a lot of places with 1st Recon. I don't really remember. There was a miscommunication. Yeah, I guess that'd be the word. We did what we were there to do. A lot of people got killed. That's war. Maybe looking back, you do things differently. But that's not how it works. In the field, you hesitate, you or someone you care about will die. They teach that from day one. You don't come out of a tour of duty without regrets. It's best just not to think about it. Yeah, always. Even when I sleep. I don't think so. It won't change anything. And that's a memory I don't want refreshed. Life has a way of punishing you for the mistakes you make. Big enough mistake, punishment can take a while. Mine's not over. A murderer who does good deeds is still a murderer. And he'll still get his judgment. I left the NCR when my tour was up. Had enough of war. And decided I was gonna start over. None of it made a difference in the end. Because I'm still alive. Yeah.
I wonder if that was it.
Hey. I thought some more about what you said. I think maybe you're right. Maybe I should go to Bitter Springs. I don't know what I'm hoping to find there.
That was it, alright.
I hope this isn't a mistake.
Yep, there it is. I forgot to remember to forget.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, Boone, let's see what Bitter Springs has to offer. Oh, it's good for a little safety save. And here we are.
Wish I could have been there to see Caesar die.
Huh. To Coyote Tail Ridge now. Can't have you getting stuck on the rocks, Boone.
Canyon 37. That's what the NCR calls the pass down there. It was the Khan's only escape, so we set up here to guard it while the main force attacked from the front. Standing orders were to shoot on sight. Main force got spotted too soon. We heard shooting. And Khan started coming through Canyon 37 in bunches. It was all wrong, though. Women, kids, elderly. Wounded started coming through, too. We radioed to confirm our orders, but command didn't get what we were seeing. They told us to shoot till we were out of ammo, so that's what we did.
Ooh. I see. Oh, what to do, what to say.
Yeah, well, I'm not a soldier anymore. Those rules don't seem like much of an excuse now. Anyway, I don't know why we're here. Thought maybe it'd help me see things better. I'd like to stay here for the night. Think some things over. All right. We won't stay for long. Something's wrong. Got a group coming our way. Looks like a Legion raiding party. It's big. Might be too big, even for us. If you want out, I won't blame you, but I'm gonna stay. See if I can hold them off. Easy target for grabbing slaves. Bunch of refugees, just a few soldiers defending it. I don't think they're here for us. Too bad. Would have made me feel good about myself. I'm not. Always figured this was how it was gonna end for me. Just didn't know when. That day you showed up in Novak, I had a feeling I was supposed to go with you. That it was time to end all this. And now I know. If only it was this easy all the time. Tell the truth, I think this is exactly what I've been waiting for.
Okay, Legion, here comes the cavalry. Good job, boy.
Can't run from me.
Oh, look, more! Come on, Boone. Still plenty more. Next!
You're mine. I think we're clear. We made it through after all. Not sure what to make of that.
Just what I'm thinking. You underestimated us.
Guess I did. Guess I figured whatever we could handle. This time the Legion was gonna send more. I should have died here a long time ago. When I spotted the Legionaries today, I thought I understood. Things were finally gonna even out. But I'm still here and nothing's changed.
Sorry, Nay. I'm gonna take off for now.
All right then. Thanks a lot for coming.
Of course, a pleasure. Do svidania, comrade.
Take care. Yeah, looks like it's down to just me for now. Oh dear, and I just noticed my camera turned off. So, gonna have to pause for a minute while I reset it for us real quick. Okay, there we go. Don't know why that happens. Something to figure out as I go along. But back to you, Boone. Having to live with what you've done is your punishment.
I never thought of it that way. Always expected something more final. But maybe it is. I don't know what I'm supposed to do about all this.
You can't take back what you've done, but your regrets can set you on a better path.
I guess they brought us here. One less Legion raiding party running loose now. Never a bad thing, you can take my word for that. Still feels like I'm living on borrowed time. But I don't see any reason not to take a lot more of those sons of bitches with me. You got a point. There's still some things I can do before all this is over.
Boone now has first recon survival armor fitted with extra features and storage designed to help a sniper and his comrades survive the harsh desert environment. It will not count against his carrying capacity.
Yeah.
Now liked by the NCR and, yeah, looking good, Boone. Now, the next question is, where do I go to get power armor training since I kind of already went and burnt the bridge with the Brotherhood of Steel? I was told that my best option would be to find the enclave's remnants. Thing is, I haven't the slightest clue where to start looking for that. Let's see. Camp Guardian Peak. Where could I possibly find some enclavers? Ugh. Which of these look like a spot that would be overly likely to be an enclave? A crushed vertebrate sounds promising. Okay, closest. Nipton. Let's see if this crashed vertebrate can put me in the right in the right direction to find the enclave, or what remains. Yep, scorpions. Oh, thank you, Longnose. First. There we go. Free side, huh? Okay. Free side. Now though, to find it on the map, because, you know, I don't exactly have the best sense of direction. Jacobstown, Silver Mine, as well, Field Shack, Fort, free side. Oh, it's right next to New Vegas. Ah. Thank you very much, Longnose. I've never really claimed to have really any kind of good sense of direction. So, Arcade Gannon. So, now to find this Arcade Gannon.
Evening.
Let's see. Okay, where could this person be? start? Where to start? Where to start?
Come to Mick and Ralph's for all your shopping needs. You're funny looking.
Oh, in the fort, eh? Yeah, thank you. But that thug wishes that I'd heard that before. Let's see. Nope. Gambler. In the fort.
Hey.
Found him. I'm going to send you to send you
I
over.
want to thank you for bringing me to Bitter Springs. Things seem clearer now.
No problem.
If that's what you think. I'll make my way there.
Okay, just in case.
Hi. If you're looking for medical help, try the other doctors. I'm just a researcher, not even a particularly good one. Oh, you know, finding alternative treatments for common illnesses and injuries, stim packs out of barrel cacti, and other fantastic improbabilities. As far as fruitless wastes of time go, it's quite noble in its aims. For the past 100 years or so, the followers have managed to get by using salvaged medical supplies from the old world. But the side effect of medical success is that more people live longer. Funny how that works. Eventually, we'll run out of hospitals to loot. We need new ways to produce those supplies, or maybe old ways if this research goes anywhere. I'm enthusiastic about helping people, but nihil novi sub sole. Caesar can cite Cato to suit his purpose. Many people have spoken Latin. Some of them were quite pleasant. It's unfortunate that the language is now associated with the gentleman across the river. Not from the Legion, if that's what you're getting at. Books, sheet music, gladiator movie holotapes, bits and pieces here and there. The followers have extensive libraries, but we all draw water from the same old well. Even Caesar. I don't know anything that the others couldn't tell you. Caesar was one of the followers. Before my time, of course. He wanted to rebuild the new world in the image of the old. A sad story of good intentions gone bad. In that regard, he's hardly unique. If you set aside his leadership capabilities, extensive knowledge, and ruthless cunning, he's just another jerk who steps on people to get his way. Oh, sorry. There's nothing new under the sun. If agave and mesquite were that miraculous, the locals would have figured it out a few thousand years ago. Certainly. Not all followers are people persons. Besides, someone needs to do research. I have no problem with Julie sticking me back here. Out of sight, out of mind. There are worse things one can be, though I do admit it is a bit boring. Though it has a noble goal, I don't think this research will yield much fruit. No pun intended. No offense intended, but why should I go anywhere with you? That seems appropriately resolute and yet vague. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt and go with you, but let me be clear about something. If you plan to help Caesar's Legion, this is going to be a brief relationship. I may not have all the answers for how to fix Freeside's problems, but Caesar taking control isn't part of the solution. Fair? A courier, doctor, and a cybernetic dog. After we deal with the whole imminent conquest of New Vegas problem, we should open an act at the Times.
Better healing perk. While Arcade is a companion, the player regains more health from all sources. Not bad.
What's up? It could be better. If we can find a way to work toward the independence of New Vegas, that would be ideal. But really, as long as you don't help out the Legion, anything's better than that.
I've been trying to screw over the Legion at every chance I get. So, yeah, I think we're pretty good on that matter.
I'm really very boring. You'd get better stories out of a Freeside junkie. Oh, all right. I'm 30-ish. Well, late 30s. I was born west of here. I was an only child and spent most of my time with my mother. My father died when I was young and I never got over it. Oh, and I like medicine and reading books about failed pre-war socioeconomic policies. Right now, I'm sure you're asking yourself, why hasn't some lucky man scooped this bachelor off his feet? Like I said, I'm boring. Some people do. I just don't. Look, I appreciate that you're trying to be friendly, but I'd just rather not discuss it. No, really. Have you ever snorted a ground-up Cazador venom sac? Neither have I, but I can guarantee you that a Freeside junkie has. Only to obfuscate my past association with a fascist paramilitary organization. I'm joking, of course. I will deflect personal questions at any opportunity. Honestly, it isn't too difficult if you have half a brain and aren't a complete jerk. I wanted to help people and I enjoyed learning, so I signed up. New Vegas is in trouble, so I came out here. If someone doesn't step up and try to help the people here, it's going to end very badly. The followers taught me everything I know about medicine. Despite our humble abode here in New Vegas, we have great facilities back in the NCR. We may have overextended ourselves by setting up camp in Freeside, but the people here need help from someone. If not us, who? I'm really very boring. See you around.
I see. So, gotta build up some trigger points with him, eh? Alright, let's go and do some quests then. Got one that I had started but hadn't had a chance to finish yet. Let's see. Yeah, let's see. There we go, Helios 1. Because if I do recall correctly, I believe I had a quest waiting in there. Okay, gotta talk to, quote, an idiot wearing glasses. Okay. Now, which way do I go? Mr. Fantastic. I'm getting a feeling that this isn't part of the Fantastic Four. Fresh apple. Okay, gotta be getting close.
Who the hell are you? They bring you in to replace me? They're replacing me, aren't they? Worried? Do I look worried to you? I've got this under control, baby. No one else can do what I do here.
Okay, already he's starting to rub me the wrong way.
What else? I'm in charge. This whole operation depends on me. No fantastic, no power. Got the whole NCR suckling my teats, and it feels so good.
I immediately don't like you.
Fuck, man. Everything. I push buttons, I turn dials, I read numbers. Sometimes I make up little stories in my head about what the numbers mean. Like one time I imagined they were a code to get into a vault full of naked women. Man, how cool would that be?
Okay. So you have no idea what you're doing.
No, man. I know exactly what I'm doing. I just don't know what effect it's going to have. Over there controls power in this building. That station has readouts on the computer network. That big knob there makes a crazy noise. Sparks come out of that slot if you put stuff in it. And I'm learning more every day. It was easy, man. They were going door to door asking if anyone knew any scientists. I said look no further. They asked me if I knew anything about power plants. I said as much as anyone I had ever met. They asked me how well I understood theoretical physics. I said I had a theoretical degree in physics. They said welcome aboard.
Oh, you little son of a... I don't know what's more frustrating. You or the ones who were dumb enough to not pick up on your obvious sarcasm. Ah.
Well, see, we're getting power because the guy running this place is fantastic. But the mirrors outside aren't aimed right, so we're running at 1% efficiency. And I guess that just isn't good enough for some assholes. Trouble is, most of the controls for this place aren't here. They're in the tower. And that place has some crazy pre-war security system that the dumb shit NCR set off when they took over. Killed 2 guys. Now they won't go near it. They want me to make an omelet, but I can't break any of their eggs. Know what I'm saying? There's these 2 terminals outside. They control the mirrors. I tried fooling with them, but didn't get very far. You'd have to get them to talk to the mainframe up in the tower, then do the rest from up there. I'm guessing, but it sounds good, right? Hey, you're not thinking about going up there, are you?
I am now.
Well, hey, if you find yourself up at the mainframe, do yourself a favor and make sure you send the power to the right place. It needs to go to the Strip and McCarran. Because I get paid, that's why. Per kilowatt hour. Whatever the hell that is. That's where the NCR wants the power, so that's where I want it. But you know, you do that, maybe I put in a good word for you with them. Fantastic's little helper. There's a reputation you can hang your hat on.
Goodbye. I'm gonna go and find someone smarter to talk to.
Here. You'll want this. It's the password to one of the terminals outside. Found it written on one of the stalls in the bathroom.
In case it's not obvious, I think you should redirect the power to Freeside and Outer Vegas. NCR troops control Hoover Dam. Why do they need more power? Maybe if you're Mr. House, you do. I bet the people in Freeside needed a lot more than he does.
It's unusual to see a new face here. Are you a soldier or a scientist? Then we have that in common. Whom do you typically work with? Very well, yes. I'm part of the Followers of the Apocalypse. If you're not familiar, we seek peace and the spread of knowledge. Knowledge that must never be lost to the world. Now your turn. That's reassuring. Although many who've made that claim over the years have had less than pure intentions. But if it's really as you say, then take my advice. This installation carries with it dangers that no one here has realized. Take care of what you do here, and who you listen to. Some things are best left buried with the old world. I don't entirely know. Our records on the company that built this place suggest that their dealings were not only in energy, but also in weapons. And I've seen equipment here marked with symbols used by the pre-war military. Targeting computers, shock sensors. A code word comes up repeatedly in the papers I've looked through here. Archimedes. Yes, and the technology they have in this facility is like nothing I've seen. Some of it reminds me of Enclave equipment, but more advanced. A weapon based upon it would be catastrophic, no matter who claimed it. It's no wonder the Brotherhood wouldn't give it up. They weren't here for me to ask, but I doubt they were here for electricity. When the NCR first came here, it was under Brotherhood control. They usually steered clear of one another, but something here changed their minds. The Brotherhood's interest in pre-war technology has always been in weapons. It's likely they were trying to reclaim Archimedes when the NCR arrived. Not yet. By some miracle, they've hired an imbecile to try and decipher the systems here. He spent months working at one console trying to get the solar reflectors to track the sun. What he doesn't know is that the only thing the console controls is the plant's intercom system. I tried to tell him, but he insisted that the largest console had to be the most important. Still, it's only a matter of time. Then I would say do it. As long as the power of this plant is committed to the regional grid and not to a weapon, we are safe. If you're the one to restore output, then you can route the power where you choose, and they'll never be the wiser. I can't get you past the security in the tower, but I can be of some help. I've discovered a password for one of the mirror control terminals outside. You'll need it. Oh, the NCR has their own designs for it, no doubt, but resist the urge to send it only to the thriving communities. The need for power is great everywhere. Distributing it evenly is the most rational and humane choice. I'm a man of letters. I'd be torn to pieces by the security system they have in that tower. I'd never reach the mainframe. But eventually, the NCR will. Or if not them, Caesar's Legion. They will use this place for war. Because the possibility exists you might do anything else, you're the only choice I have. Goodbye.
Understood. Let's get this power turned back on. And redirect it. One down. Looks like someone's is about to pop in. Thank you so much for the subscription. Carl's been ad for 11 months now. Holy crap! Has it really been that long since I started streaming?
Yes, it has, and there's no about to pop in. He has popped in.
Yeah, welcome.
Yay!
Yeah, good news. I was able to find and complete a Boone's second companionship quest, and I found this guy now.
A brave and handsome doctor?
Yep.
Okay, maybe not so brave, but definitely handsome.
So, if I'm not mistaken, he should be the one who can eventually teach me how to use the power armor.
I don't think he himself will, but yes, this is the one. This is the other one. He is your remaining route for power armor training. Since you kind of slaughtered the rest.
Wish I could have been there to see Caesar die.
And now I'm over at Helios 1, trying to fix up some power issues because apparently the NCR just have no sense of sarcasm.
Brother was just that desperate.
Yeah, so So they ended up just hiring a complete moron.
They were asking for a degree in theoretical physics, and I have a theoretical degree in physics.
That was painfully just okay. I get that you're desperate, but even in desperation, there's a point where you gotta admit, okay, this guy is obviously giving us attitude. He's obviously giving us a line of BS. Deactivating the turret system. It's like the opposite of where I need to go. Perhaps. The part of me that has played a lot of Fallout 4 and 76 is still going crazy seeing fans here that I cannot pick up.
This area cleared.
All those screws.
So many screws. Cannot pick up screws.
Huh. Maybe I need some glasses with art.
that. Oh, thank you to Landon5268 for the follow. Yep, I thought I recognized that tone of insulting, even though the voice was different. Mr. Gutsy.
Please step into the open and identify yourself. Law-abiding citizens have nothing to fear. Scanning for hostiles. Engaging hostile target. Please take it.
Coffee mug. I am a horrible, horrible enabler.
Yes. Yes, you are.
A Poseidon Energy Employee ID card. Why, thank you very much. Ooh, another fresh apple.
Apple.
Apple. Okay. Configure the power grid. Now, Archimedes 2, definitely not.
You don't want giant orbital space laser?
Yeah. Too much risk of that falling into the wrong hands. So.
But it can only fall into your hands.
McCarran and the Las Vegas Strip. Fremont and West Side. Full region. And full region emergency output level.
I would say Fremont and West Side for best reputation boost.
Yeah, I think I'll go with that. Now, do I arm the Archimedes plant defense system?
No.
Nicely done. I'm sure people will appreciate the power. I hate to have to
That's
rely on
basically calling down a base Delta Zero. Danger really close.
What's up? See you around.
Python. And the makings of a robo-brain. Yeah, waiting 2 hours isn't too... And there we go. Oh, that's bright. Ooh, that is bright.
Good thing you're not a vampire, you'd be dead.
Yeah. Or at least be having a very bad day.
Dead.
Like I said, a very bad day. taking the long way around to get back inside. Here we go.
What can I help you with? I saw that on the monitors here, and you sent it to Freeside, where power is in short supply. A respectable decision. Now that the NCR has more or less what they want, hopefully their curiosity about the plan is satisfied, and they'll dig no deeper. The followers will be grateful. Here, take these, as a parting gift. I hope you'll find them useful. Goodbye.
Okay, let's see if that triggered anything.
What's up? I'm really very... See you around.
Nope. Now, where to next to try and get another trigger for the dock here?
Have you been to the crushed vertebrate southwest of Camp Sturgeon?
I have not. It was originally one of the places I was going to go search for Enclave remnants before Longnose in the chat pointed me to this guy.
Hey, well, you'll find no remnants there, but if you bring Arcade there, he will talk about it, or at least comment on it.
Okay, let's see. I believe I was going to start off over in Nipton. Oh, the Mojave Drive-In's even closer. Honestly, I'm glad I decided to finally play this, especially for streaming it, because it's been quite the adventure so far, just going through this game for the first time.
Then it's going to be even more exciting next time.
You know, next time I'll be be playing more of a specific character. Company Master. Looks like my guy's ready to give someone a big hand.
Yeah. That'd be a big hand.
Yeah. Hey, it's pretty good. Good for scratching that annoying itch that is folks trying to kill me. Tennokan? It does not ring a bell for me, Company Master, so no, I think I can safely say I haven't watched it yet. Or at least haven't watched it. Kaiser's Legion Safe House. Requires a key.
Which you only get for a good reputation with the Legion.
Too bad I can't pull a bang then. You know, doors are only suggestions after all.
Not this door, bang.
Oh, Feral Ghoul Reaver. And a glowing one.
I think you're at the old nuclear bomb test site.
Yep.
I could use a doctor's bag. So, it's a good thing they invented stems.
Huh, got some good karma from that. Uh-oh. Game crashed.
Rip.
Just one moment. Okay. Take two. So Konami Master Tennokan is it's basically a con that's centered around Warframe, and apparently this year's con was a bit of a doozy.
Huh.
I have played Warframe a bit. Still wasn't able to quite get my the build that or at least wasn't yet able to complete the build I was trying to make for my main. I don't know if you've ever dabbled in Warframe, hun, but the main I ended up running with, which took me a little bit to get because I had to get the parts to make it from other players, is Saren Prime.
I know nothing about it.
Basically, as far as Prime goes, Saren is kind of a poison type character, and I was going for a melee build.
I've never dabbled in Warframe. Never. My ignorance is total.
Bad guys.
Okay, is that all of them? Looks like it. Yeah, Company Master's saying that the next update there is something called is going to be called the New War, and it's looking to be a pretty big one at that. Yeah, maybe I have to take a little look-see at some point.
A vertibird. Interesting. It's been a long time since I've seen one of these. Huh. Good question. Must have been in a book. What's up? I'm really very... See you around.
A Tesla beaten prototype. And that has me over encumbered now.
Give it to Ganon.
Let's see.
Sure. Just don't treat me like a pack Brahmin, okay?
No promises! Good boy. Okay, I need to head back to Big Mountain to unload some stuff, which means I'm going to have to send you guys to the Lucky 38 for a little bit.
What's up? Oh, I thought my charm could win you over, but I guess it wasn't meant to be. You sure you want me to go? Back to the tomb, I suppose. If you need me, etc.
I hate myself for asking this, but did you bring me any new mugs? Oh, sweet, sweet fulfillment! I'll break these down for you just as fast as I can.
Yes, I realize that I am totally an enabler.
I mean, have you seen the number of mugs I plan to give him when I get there? Honey, you ain't got nothing on me.
I think I'll store the power armor for now since I can't wear it. That means it's just a lot of weight in a weight that I'm carrying.
If you know what the word...
Okay. So, now, where to next to try... well, aside from getting my companions back, since, you know, can't bring them with me into Big Mountain. But where should I go next now to try and get him to get the doc to start opening up and talking to me?
Try the Silver Rush.
The where?
Silver Rush.
Silver Rush, huh?
Yes.
And, okay, according to Company Master, it says they're adding cross-play and cross-slave to all four current ports for Warframe. And making that 5 ports because it's coming to mobile now.
Well, howdy, partner. Come back.
Interesting.
Where to, partner?
What's up? What's up? Back in your good graces again? I know you'd see the light.
High roller suite. Casino floor.
The strip's not a bad place if you love terrible things and people.
Okay, off to the Silver Rush then. Now I want to actually remember where that's at with my terrible sense of direction.
It's in Freeside. Not far from where you picked him up.
Hi.
Ah, there it is.
Come to the Silver Rush for all your energy weapon needs.
I'm afraid I'm gonna have to search you before letting you in. The only weapons allowed on the premises are the ones we're selling. It should only take a moment. There. I've stowed all of your weapons. You're clear to enter. When you leave, I'll hand them all back to you.
That's a lot of energy weapons. Brings back some interesting memories. Oh, of hearing stories about energy weapons. They're pretty crazy. Yeah. What's up? I'm really very... Alright.
You know, keep on making slips like that, and
around.
sooner or later, someone's going to be saying, "Okay, enough of the bull. You're hiding something. Out with it."
Alright, so next.
The thing I hate about having to go into places like that is having to redo all of my hotkeys. Sorry about that. So, where to next? Because I don't have much of a clue.
Head to McCarran and find a Thomas Hilder.
McCarran. Camp McCarran. Now I gotta find the route to get out there. Looks like the South Vegas Ruins East entrance is my nearest nearest point that I can fast travel to. Fiends, huh? I honestly don't go around this part that much since these are guys that I don't recognize all that readily. And this, it must be Camp McCarran.
Yep. Let it be.
You have to hand it to the NCR. Get enough hands working together and they can make or break just about anything.
Okay. Now let's get searching. I'm trying to remember if this was the airport I went to that when I went out to Vegas for High Roller PonyCon.
Possible.
It's been a few years, so I honestly don't remember that particular specifics of it. But I'm pretty sure that that even if it was, then it looks a lot better when I saw it than when I'm seeing it right now.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And definitely not a bunch of military tents in the parking lot.
But yeah, no, you probably did go in through McCarran. It is still an active airport.
So, who am I searching for?
We won't go quietly. The Legion can count on that.
Trooper. Excuse me, Rex. I know for certain that's going to be a named character.
We can defend it this time.
Something I can do for you? We're all impressed with the work you've done for us. Thought you might be able to make use of this. It's a key to a little hideaway south of here. We've used it as a place for rangers to rest and resupply. I thought you might get good use out of it. Could be better, I'll say that much. We set up here with our sights set on annexing New Vegas. It's a lot of resources that could do a lot of good for us. But that hasn't happened. If anything, they annexed us. They rake in the profits from our soldiers, and we're stuck protecting them from the Legion. Not exactly the plan. Now we're trying to secure the strip and the dam at the same time, and it's costing us. And in the meantime, General Oliver won't approve any offensive maneuvers because he doesn't want to risk losing our positions. So we're in a holding pattern here. And Caesar's on the other side of the river, planning.
So, should I offer my support? Even though I am technically planning to go for the free and independent Vegas route.
I mean, you should, I'd still offer support. You can't get a free and independent Vegas if the Legion wins.
Farber's doing his best, but it's hard to manage an army with half my staff in line for the latrine. Honestly, we're fighting a lot of fires right now. The fiends keep pressing their position from Vault 3. We've got the Legion breathing down our necks across the river. We actually took an officer alive last week, but so far he hasn't spoken a word. Yeah, on top of everything else, I can't send a patrol on a bathroom break without it being ambushed by someone who heard they were coming. So somebody's getting the word out. Calm is what you have to be when people look to you. And it's all you can be when things are out of your hands. As in chem fiends. Biggest gang of raiders I've ever seen. Nothing like addiction to swell your numbers. Psychotic and completely unpredictable. They set up shop in Vault 3 to the west. Every day they attack our positions and my men repel them. But every day there's more of them and less of us. I sent one of my rangers after their leader to try and destabilize them. He didn't return. Hell of a thing, losing a ranger. You come to depend on them, and they come through for you so often, you forget it can happen. That vault is a hornet's nest. If you have second thoughts, no one would think less of you for it. But if you can get him home, it'd mean a lot. Watch for civilians, too. The fiends have been kidnapping locals. They just walk right into people's homes in the middle of the day and take them. But the man you're looking for is Bryce Anders. Anders was trying to find the leader, Motor Runner. You hear something like a chainsaw? You've found Motor Runner. Put a bullet in his head, and you'll have some new friends around here.
I just, the last time I was here, spent a good chunk of the last bits of the stream, plus a good chunk of time after the stream, fighting against a valley filled with nothing but a metric shit ton of death claws. I can handle a few raiders.
I have Lieutenant Boyd on that already, and she's excellent. But I think she's hit a wall. Talk to her if you like. See if she has any use for you. Her office is right above mine, but I think she might be interrogating right now. So she'd be upstairs on the other side of the building. Well, why not? Given your recent arrival, at least I can safely rule you out as the leak. I'd like to have absolute trust in my men, but that's just not practical right now. Go ahead and look into it. See what you find. We don't have much to go on right now. Lately, every raiding party in New Vegas seems to have a map of our troop movements. It derails everything. Supplies, reinforcements, and it'll only get worse the longer we let it go on. Captain Curtis is heading up the investigation right now. He can fill you in. It's our main base. We took it because it lets us keep an eye on the Strip, and it had already been fortified before the Great War. From here we handle most of the logistics for our operations in Nevada. Troop allocation, supply distribution, intel. Usually General Oliver runs the show here, but he's on his way to the dam now, so I've taken on a lot of his duties here. Unfortunately, no. In fact, the word from the ranger stations has been especially concerning lately. It sounds like they've run into overwhelming resistance, and supplies just aren't reaching them. It's been so bad, I asked Sergeant Reyes at Camp Forlorn Hope to look into it, and see how it is that things could be so fouled up there. Everything was going according to President Kimball's plan at first. We met minor resistance from local troublemakers. But our two main objectives are still contested. Mr. House controls the Strip, and he won't so much as meet with our ambassador. And we're holding Hoover Dam. But Caesar's Legion is positioning itself to overrun it. If it falls, so will New Vegas. We'd be forced to withdraw. Bye.
Okay, that's one person down. So, not sure if that's who I had to talk to for the doc, though.
Thomas Hilder.
Thomas
I
Hilder.
think look to your right. No. Okay, to the left. That door right there. He's further in.
Here he is. This is the guy then.
A pleasure to meet you. I'm Dr. Thomas Hildern, Director of Operations, OSI East. I presume you're here
and
about
you can
Vault
just talk
22?
to about anything.
No, they wouldn't have briefed you, would they? Probably better that our junior fellows stay within the bounds of their pay grade anyway. Vault
Depends
22.
how much are you paying.
Where to begin? Imagine, if you will, the wasteland in Boone. Vast
I
fields of
believe we
corn
already
that
did
grow
go
from
through
seeds
Vault
and
22
produce their
during one of
bounty
my
in the
breaks
space of a month.
in
Orchards of trees,
between
their branches weighed halfway to the
DLCs.
ground, hung with fat, ripe oranges, a harvest that could feed a city or a nation. And all this, requiring no more
One
than
overrun
a few
with
drops
plants.
of precious water, and the efforts of only a handful of human farmers. Impossible? Precisely. Science has proven that truth 1,000 times over. But how many wasteland savages believe it? Present company accepted, of course. The bounty I describe to you is no idle fantasy. It exists in primitive form only a few miles from where we stand. We need only reach out and unlock its secret. For that, the OSI needs you. Isn't it? One directs one's efforts, or the efforts of others, toward a goal, and progress is made. It's a matter of incentives, nothing more. I believe that the inhabitants of Vault 22 unlock the secrets of vegetative growth. Plants are spilling from their gate. No one tends them, no one waters them. Yet they multiply and spread in all directions. Find the reason for this miraculous growth, and I promise you the OSI will see that you are generously compensated. Good. No need to check in with the NCR authorities. I can authorize your payment from OSI accounts. Vaults typically contain a server room on a lower level, where they would have backed up their research data. A computer room, you understand? Download all the information on the central server to your Pip-Boy, and you'll be certain to bring me any notes or samples that you find, won't you? Wonderful. Excellent work. Let me
Already
see.
done.
It'll take a moment to decode on my terminal.
Well, it's your lucky day, Dr. Hilder. I already did all that.
Williams' decryption algorithms seem to be working. Yes, here it is.
Now,
The data is
where's
mostly
my
uncorrupted. This will make the board of directors finally sit up and take notice. Here then, as promised, an agreeable sum payable upon delivery of the data. You've more than done your part. Your concerns are perfectly understandable, but I assure you, they're entirely misplaced. We would never use technology that wasn't fully tested. We aren't some motley band of vault alchemists. We're with the government, for goodness sake. Have a little faith in us. Yes? Something else you needed? Oh? The Office of Science and Industry. It's a rather expansive topic. I could talk for hours, but I'm sure I'd bore you. Suffice to say, we are the leading edge of the NCR. Our work focuses on practical matters, medicine, engineering, biology. The dam, for instance. OSI routes its energy supply to our cities in the West. That's only one responsibility of this office. We aid some programs the Republic has sponsored involving sharecropper farms in the area. But those haven't panned out too well from what I hear. There have been complaints about the amount of water we're supplying. But those are just excuses for lack of diligence, I'm sure. Director of the entire OSI? Me? If I didn't know better, I'd say you were trying to plant seditious ideas in my head. No. I direct our eastern operations. I've been responsible for squeezing unprecedented levels of power from the dam. I'm also confronting the problem of food production in what little spare time I have. But I've found some promising leads. Yes, with the assistance of my team, of course. Not yet, but our government understands the value of proactive thought. Our studies project an imbalance between production and consumption. Or, for a layman such as yourself, not enough food, too many mouths to feed. Mass starvation in a decade or so. To be frank, I have no idea. I leave the fighting to Colonel Shu, and I expect him to leave the science to me. Too many people have opinions on things they know nothing about. The more ignorant they are, the more opinions they have.
Level 48.
Just 2 more.
Mm-hmm.
Hildern is a good example of big picture obsession gone too far. At some point, he became so fixated on large-scale results that he lost the concept of the common good along the way. It's an inhumane kind of public service when people and the basic resources they need become numbers in a ledger. Kind of you to say, but there are better people than me around here. I just hope the followers can make a difference in the long run. What's up? I'm really... See you around.
Still being tight-lipped, I see.
Yes? Something else you...
Hey.
Okay, so I think you need to leave the office now.
Hey.
Yeah, you need to wait for him to talk to you about it. He will come to you.
And he did kind of talk to me about him being too big picture and the whole it's never good when the people that you're trying to help become numbers on a ledger.
Okay then. Yeah, no, he'll be. You'll know when you've unlocked it. He'll come talk to you.
So I guess in that case, all I can really do is work on other quests.
Well, if you head to the Repcon headquarters, which shouldn't be somewhere south of McCarran. Double check my map here.
Let's see. Vault 3. Bingo. Quick save, because never can be too sure with this game. Gotta go a long way around the airport. Oop. Here's some gunfire. They go pop. Yeah, so if I keep on doing quests like this, I should be able to hit the level cap before I finish the game. Those are some big ants.
Goody.
Repcon headquarters.
How may I serve you, master?
Let's head inside.
I've read about Repcon. I think they did some work with the the government before the war. Rockets and some energy weapon prototypes, I think. Another one of Poseidon Energy's mini-secret weapon projects before the Great War. It didn't go anywhere. That's how Repcon got their shot, so to speak. Stop thinking so much. Thanks. What's up? See you around.
Hello. Please remember visiting hours are from 10 a.m. until 5 p.m. Please show your badge or make your way out of the building.
$10 a.m. Not a problem. I can be patient.
How may I serve you, master? Welcome to Repcon headquarters, Rocketeer. Come all this way to see our little facility, have you? I'm here to answer any and all questions you may have, within specified parameters. And if you'd like, I can provide a tour of our museum. I can answer whatever questions you'd like, provided your query is limited to Repcon history, research and development, or RobCo. Repcon's illustrious history began way back in 2054, shortly after the famous Delta-11 rocket was completed and launched. Repcon's initial focus was on the development of fuel to be used in orbital propulsion in response to the energy crisis of 2052. Sad times indeed. The company really took off when RobCo purchased Repcon in late 2076 to develop unmanned rockets to explore the solar system. Very well. Feel free to ask me more about Repcon at any time. Don't be shy. The tour showcases Repcon's amazing scientific contributions, and the promise of many more, coupled with its parent company, RobCo. Excellent, excellent. Please be patient. The tour will begin in just a moment. Of course, of course. Ready for the Repcon tour, Rocketeers? Courtesy of the fine folks at RobCo, I'll be your guide today on the path of scientific discovery. In the lead-lined case behind me is a spent radioactive rod from one of our old reactors. No need to stand too close. Let's move along, shall we? You have been warned. Please vacate the premises or you will be considered an intruder. Look here. A row of multicolored plasma fuels. Careful. They may look safe to drink, but your stomach is the last place they should be. Why the difference in cylinder size? Refining our production methods has resulted in higher yields of fuel over time. That's why. To my right, you can see a sample of some old safety barrels Repcon once used to store radioactive waste. Perfectly safe. On my left is an example of a mountain of Repcon safety barrels some legislators claim are poisoning our environment. Ridiculous. Behind me is our most recent rocket project, which we're keeping under our hats until launch, if you'll pardon the expression. And in front of me is a model, not actual size, of the launch dome we are using to send our rockets streaming into orbit. Now these colorful fellows behind me are Repcon's earliest experiments in flight. Feel free to read the plaques and learn, Rocketeers.
And yes, I am taking the time to go on the full tour.
Now for the highlight of our tour. Due to a generous donation from Rodco, this next exhibit showcases the wondrous world of robots. Around you are the incredible iBot, the fearsome SentryBot, and the always helpful Mr. Handy. That helpfulness runs through our whole line. This is the final stop on our tour. This model of our solar system is a small example of where the partnership between Rodco and Repcon hopes to go. See those little rockets zipping about? They are manned by robots, tirelessly looking for resources to mine on planets beyond our own. And that's it for our tour today, Rocketeers. Rodco and its tiny partner, Repcon, thank you. Any further questions? Please, feel free to ask.
A security key card. That should be useful. At least for that one bot that keeps on trying to kick me out. Let's see. plasma pistol. And plenty of ammo.
I don't think the plasma pistol uses microfusions though.
Valid facial pattern detected.
Let's see. Okay. All of those duds removed, and there's still plenty of options left. Let's see. 1, 2. Huh. Only 4. And guide in 1. Q35 matter modulator.
Ooh, yes, that is a nice one.
And so many microfusion cells. Now, let's take a little look at this. Plasma pistol, yeah, you're right, uses E cells. So, the Q35 matter modulator. And if anyone gets the reference that I can't help but subconsciously make every time I read off that name, I love you for it.
I'm just glad you love me for other things, because I'm not getting that.
Marvin the Martian, Looney Tunes.
Ah.
Yeah, that's an interesting poster to have staring at you when you walk through the door. Got an achievement. Hack the Mojave.
Hello, Mrs. Millet. I hope you have an excellent day at work today. How may I serve you, Master?
Lots of computers to hack. Haha! Suspicious was the right one after all.
Of course. Don't let me keep you. Third floor access is for executives only. Please identify. Invalid response.
I'll wait 30 seconds. Try anything? I'll smash you. I guess that's 30 seconds. Where is- Okay, so now where's this safe that I just unlocked? Oh, there it is. No. Oh. Let's see if getting into this computer when I eventually get past the security will have helped me turn off these annoying alarms. Okay. A bit better this time around. Let's try Subterranean. 2 out of 12. Finally. Yeah, that disabled the security robots. Good thing I decided to come back. Almost missed the coffee mugs.
You enabler, you.
You say it yourself, I'm nothing compared to you.
This is true.
Yeah, some BOS paladins.
Sure. Just don't treat me like a pack Brahmin, okay?
That gets annoying after a while. Okay, all the security bots are now deactivated. Whew! I think with that, that's probably a good spot to wrap it up for this evening.
How may I serve you, master?
Okay, so we're getting close to the 3-hour mark, and I'd say we got a pretty fair bit done today. Still nowhere near getting this guy to spill about about the Enclave. So, got to work you over a bit more just so I can get that power armor training.
We have ways of making you talk.
But that will have to wait for next time. Well, looks like it's a good time because the webcam just kind of cut out again.
Oof.
Good timing at this point, at least. Well, until next time, hope everyone who came by to watch had a good time, and I definitely want to thank once again everyone who came to join the stream on this end. until next time, take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye and bye-byes.